Good question.
Another language. Because I want to go into if we ever were to do this again, I would want to be able to be a part of the cool French conversations that him and Denny have.
Good morning or good afternoon. I just cannot rave about this film enough.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. This is such a treat, and I can't thank you enough for your time. I know you guys had the big premiere.
No, thank you. Where do we find you in the world right now?
I'm currently in Oregon, but I work with Harkins Theaters, the largest family-owned theater chain in the U.S.
No way.
Yep, and that's where
who we need to be supporting right now.
Yeah.
There you go. Exactly. I can't imagine watching this. No offense to HBO Max in my house. So you need to go to a theater. I have to start, Timothy, with you. Your character, talk about the weight of the world on his shoulders. And even in the trailer, there's that great line from Isaac that gets me choked up every time, that he says to you, if anything else, you will have been what I always needed, which was his son, basically. Kind of put you at ease. Can you share with us a time in your life where you felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders, but yet someone said just the right thing to make it all better?
I'd like to think it's unique to being an actor, filling the shoes of other characters or other humans that you play. But I think we all, as humans, have that experience where you feel you're at the center of the universe or the needle in the haystack of chaos or something. And that's not true. We are all at the center of our own universes, and everybody has their moments of chaos. They have their moments of peace and tranquility. I think similar to Paul Atreides in Dune, it's often been with my parents or my family or my close, the folks I'm closest with, that you are able to withdraw from any sort of perceived pressure. Because at the end of the day, whether you're an actor or whether you're a director or whether you're, doing anything in life, pressure is perceived unless you, have health issues or are actually dealing with something, a physical consequence or something. So I don't know if that totally answers it, but that's how I deal with it traditionally.
Yeah, Zendaya, same with you.
And also because fear is a mind killer. So you can't lean into fear too much. Fear is the mind killer.
Fear is absolutely a mind killer. It's perspective shift. Zendaya, how about for you? Is there a time where you really felt the weight and then someone just said the right thing?
Oh, of course. I mean, I think to what you're saying is like often you feel like for some reason that your existence is just like the most stressful in the world. And then sometimes you need to like pull yourself out of that and really I always try to do this thing like before I go to bed. It's like making a list or saying out loud the things I'm grateful for, the people that I'm grateful for, to kind of, it's all about perspective, right? And make sure you constantly come from a mode of gratitude. And so when I have those moments, so I call my mom or my family, my siblings, whatever, because those are the moments where you just like, you sit to yourself and you just start making that list of those things that you're grateful for. And some days it's, it may feel shorter than others, but when you start listing those things, you're like, okay, like I'm good. Everything's going to be all right. And as corny and whatever as that may sound, it really does. It really does help. So, and moms help with that too.
Yeah, mom.
Anxiousness, call mom and be like, hey mom, can you stay on the phone with me? This is the amount of times I called my mom and made her like fall asleep on the phone with me is ridiculous. But I still do it.
When in doubt, always call mom. I know about to wrap me.
Anytime I'm sick of a child, if I have to throw up, I'm like, Mom!
Chicken noodle soup.
I don't know if she wants to stay on the phone and listen to that, though. You might want to have to put that on mute.
She will, because that's what moms do.
That's a mom. Before they wrap me, the skills that Paul learns, he's taught from his parents, take years to learn, clearly. If you guys had the time, knowing that skill might take years to learn, Timothy, you first, and then Zendaya, what's a skill you wish you had the time to learn?
Good question.
Another language. Because I want to go into if we ever were to do this again, I would want to be able to be a part of the cool French conversations that him and Denny have on set when they're talking and working through stuff. And I'm like, that's so cool, and it's really disappointing that I can't speak another language. So that would be the thing I wish I had time to learn is another language. Well, you already freaking know one.
No. I was going way more now, like
different,
yeah,
like where were you going?
maybe like incredible audio production skills. Like people that can work Pro Tools and Logic and can create sound designs and soundscapes. Yeah, I think that's always very impressive.
Well, I look forward to your DJ mix.
That's right. No, for real. That is.
Congratulations. I know 4 minutes isn't enough time to talk about this film. If you need me to start a GoFundMe account to get part 2 going, just keep me posted because I can't imagine not having one.
Thank you so much. Have a great time in Oregon.
I know it's been a long night. I would imagine after at least an 8-minute standing ovation, somebody looked at you and said, okay, you've got the green light to do part 2. Please tell me what happened.
I wish, but I will say this. I know that Legendary and Warner Brother sincerely love the movie and support the movie and put all the necessary effort to bring it to the world. And we all believe in it. And hopefully it will generate enough enthusiasm so there will be a part 2. I have no control over that. It's part of the game. I was willing to play that game. It's a fun, frankly, there's something exciting about this. It's like, for me, it's like, I'm not bitter about this situation. I'm just, I agreed to do this and I'm happy with it.
Well, it's interesting. I was talking to Rebecca. What you've done really is extremely brave. Where does that bravery, maybe confidence, where does that stem from?
That you should ask my Tanya, my wife. She keeps saying to me, if there's a problem with the aircon, you panic, but you can direct a 200 million movie and not panic. I don't understand. I'm not, there's time when it's linked with cinema, I become kind of fearless, but I'm not like that in real life. In real life, I'm a very anxious man.
Out of all the cast members, who asked you the most questions about what they were filming? About?
The 2 guys that kept asking me questions, for sure. There was, for sure, I have to mention Timothée, because Timothée is very intellectual and very conscious, and he wants to make sure they would do great. And I loved him so much. I love him so much. He kept trying to search, looking for, and it was bombarding me with questions, and I love it for it. And Oscar Isaac, to Oscar is a bit kind of similar in some ways, and both of them were like. I had long discussion with both of them, and I love them dearly. But they were more, they had more questions than the others, maybe.
Did they ever become annoying with their questions, or just you were okay?
No, never, because it's my job. It's my job to make sure that the actor know exactly what they will do, and all actors are different, and some of them require more. I would say it depends of the nature of the part too. Some parts are required. Yeah. And for Timothée, I think that it was the first time that he was doing a movie of that scale. And the part is kind of intense and goes through the arc. Paul Atreides' arc is not common. There's a lot of things happening at the same time and different levels. To play a boy that has to deal with his relationship with his mother, with puberty, with discovering what love means, and then in the same time having prophetic dreams and dealing with the pressure of maybe having to take the burden of becoming a leader like his father. There was so many aspects to his performance that hopefully he asked question.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting stressed. You just describing the stress he has to go through in the film. Yeah. I know they just wrapped me, but quickly, Josh Brolin brought up something at the press conference yesterday where he found himself thinking a lot about what Frank Herbert would have thought about this world, what you've done here. I'm assuming you thought the same thing. What do you think he would have thought about this great product you have put out for us?
I cannot answer. What I will say. The only thing I can say is that I kept his book, very close to me. The book is still close to me all the time. It's that it was my guide. It was the way I was able to find my way into the world he created. It was to keep his words as close to me as possible, to keep referring to it, to read the book every day. And so no matter what he would have thought of the movie, I would say that for sure, it came from a lot of love and admiration toward this world. So hopefully, I hope he will have felt that.
Well, I can't wait to see what you're reading now so I can expect that movie in about 10 years. Congratulations. I can't wait for part 2. If you need me to start a GoFundMe account, I'll do it, whatever it takes. Denis, congratulations and thank you for this film.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your generosity. Have a great day.